For more insight on this tragedy, joining me now live is California Attorney Brian Claypool. Brian, welcome.
Hey, Mike.
So your thoughts as we're learning new information from the authorities there in Southern California. I know you're a short distance from the actual scene. Your thoughts on this terrible tragedy?
Yeah, Mike, what a sobering day. Stark reminder that we need to count our blessings and not assume that we're given another day. Me being a survivor of the Las Vegas shooting, so my hearts go out to everybody involved, including law enforcement, first responders, victims, families. But look, at the end of the day, we have technology that's going to help us catch this criminal. There's got to be surveillance video footage, inside this ballroom, outside the ballroom. Law enforcement's going to have to canvass businesses all around the Monterey Park area to see if the footage shows anybody acting suspiciously. That's a good starting point. And then also, much like with the Idaho murder case, there was footage of a car, screeching away. Did anybody see a car or a van? There was a white van that was connected to the prior incident a few days earlier. Did anybody see a car taking off and have that person come forward? And then also, let's start looking at social media. I know it's a daunting task, but look, what I've learned being a survivor of mass shootings is that in most mass shootings, Mike, there is some precursor leading up to the shooting. There's something on social media where that person is talking about what they're going to do and what they want to do. And there's got to be something out there, potentially on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, about this. So those are some good starting points to try to, apprehend this mass killer.
We have a description from an eyewitness. Let's play it.
It's very surprising, shocking to hear that something like this went on in not only a small city, but my city. Like, you never think it would happen to your town or something like that.
Brian, does this mean public celebrations, holiday celebrations, are going to require more and more visible security?
Yeah, Mike, I think that's a great point. I mean, I for example, went to the Rose Bowl football game, on New Year. I went to Penn State undergraduate, so they were playing in the Rose Bowl. I went to the Rose Bowl football game. And boy, I'll tell you, I went to that and I'm thinking, gosh, we need to have a mass presence at the Rose Bowl. Think of that. That's a lot bigger than this event. But to your point, I mean, any mass gathering, unfortunately, across the country, we are going to have heightened security. One thing I've been calling for, Mike, since the Las Vegas shooting, and it's not that hard to do, is dogs that are able to sniff ammunition. They can sniff ammunition, Mike, for over a mile away. So training these dogs, having them at any events like this, that's a good starting point as well to try to preempt a shooting. We can't have our guards down. I think that's what we're learning from this. We need to always be vigilant, and we just can't relax. That's the best advice I could give.
Attorney Brian Claypool, a survivor of the Las Vegas mass shooting, and we're grateful for that. Brian, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.